Hello and welcome to today's daily inspirational intuitive message. So today we will be going through our motivational and inspirational messages, okay? If this is your first time, hi, hello, welcome. I am Jeya. I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages, and as these different channeled messages come about, I will be relaying them to you, okay? I wanted to say building, so this may be talking about building stuff up, building stuff for yourself. Yep, just talking about building. Now, as I receive these different channeled messages, sometimes most of the time they are symbolic, but they can be quite literal at times. So please take it as it resonates. Since this is a collective energy vibe that I get into, we will go ahead and see what's going on with everyone collectively. So whatever resonates, kindly take. Whatever doesn't, compassionately leave it for the person who needs to hear it most. Okay? This is a timeless. It's meant for whenever you find this, for your next 24 hours. So let's go ahead and see what's in store for our next 24. I'm seeing like, you know those, I think it's called a triathlon. Good morning. You know those triathlons. It's evening here and it's morning there. I hope you're having a good morning. I hope you have a good day today. You know those triathlons where it's like they have somebody running and then they'll have them go into like the next event, the next sporting thing, right? So it's like they pass the baton, right? And that's what happens in like the Olympics. Well, the Olympics is a little bit different, but like, you know, those triathlons, right? Like I feel like it's like amateur. It's like I'm almost watching teenagers that are doing it, but they're very serious about it. And I'm watching it being handed from one hand to the next, like the baton. And now I'm seeing someone with a violin. I feel like it's the vibration I feel with it is talking about classical. This is doing something with originality. So a lot of you guys are starting something, especially in the beginning. I was picking up on building, like I wanted to say building. So you're building something that's original, it's original. There's so much originality to it. I got two cards I want to let you guys know because one of them flew out during this. So the first one that I'm pulling is I love life. And this is watering seeing your seeds grow, watering stuff to make that foundation, making your seeds grow. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. See, I like that they say that. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. This is someone taking accountability of their goals, their dreams, their desires. It's very beautiful. And the other one that was just popping out of nowhere, it says, I am at peace with my age. So this feels like this is going to be, for some, this is mentorship because I feel like this is adult and this is a child. And I feel like that could be mentorship. The other thing that I'm feeling with this is I'm feeling like some of you guys are going to be using your, this is using previous experience, maybe your previous experience, or someone else who has walked in those shoes, previous experience. This is previous experience. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I was just talking about experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. Yes. I feel like some people, you're building new projects, and it's like new partnerships, because I almost want to I want to connect the two words. I know it doesn't make sense in the physical, but it's like I want to connect the two words. I want to say partners and projects at the same time, or like partner jicks or something. Like, that's what I want to call it. It's so funny. But I feel like partner interjects. It's like interjects, like injecting information. So a lot of you guys, this is, if you don't have a mentor, this is you actually taking advice from like people that have gone down that road. You could even be like YouTubing or Googling something, and then you go, oh yeah, I want to see what this is about. How can I learn? You're learning something. Hi, AJ. Good evening to me. Thank you. Good morning to you. I'm so happy. I'm having a fabulous day today. It's just absolutely wonderful. But every day is wonderful. It's got its own thing every day. Got our own thing going on every day. I appreciate you coming here every day. I really appreciate this, you guys. All of you guys that visit and join me. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you. And that you mean something to me. Okay, so now... Okay. I'm seeing like archaeologists, and they're like uncovering, like, I'm watching them uncover like tombs in Egypt, and it feels like this is uncovering, it's very symbolic of talent, like your talent, like hidden talents. This is uncovering aspects of yourself that are very precious. You may not have known that they were there. It's like ancient, right? It's a discovery of yourself. Now I'm seeing a cheese grater, and I see a woman in a kitchen, and she's grating cheese. But I keep looking at the cheese grater and all the little holes in it. This is grinding something down, hitting the grind. This is going to be a lot of work. This is grind. Because I feel like saying grind because I almost want to touch the shredder, like the cheese, to shred your cheese. Like I want to touch that and say grind. Owning this life truth is freeing. I am not in charge or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives. And I do not need to save everyone in my life. Yep. This is about uncovering stuff about yourself. How are you supposed to do self-discovery when you're constantly trying to get someone out of their rut? You know, everybody at some point has to be accountable for themselves, for their own goals, for their own achievements. You know, it's one thing if you're helping somebody and they're achieving their goals and you see that there's going to be this light at the end of the tunnel. It's another thing if this person is not trying to do anything and they're just right there to take this, you know, to take things from other people. There's a difference when we have something in our lives. When we receive something in our lives, there's a very big difference between receiving and taking. Okay? Who in your life is receiving and who in your life is taking? Just ponder that. ponder that for a while. You don't have to answer. You just have to know. You don't have to answer. You just have to know. Who's receiving from you and who's taking from you. Two very big different things, you guys. Because you're working very hard towards your goals. You don't want... You don't want the wrong vibrations around when you're being successful. You have the right vibrations around. You got that success vibe, and you got other people in that vibe, and you guys are all in that vibe. Everybody's going to grow and grow and grow because everybody's so excited for one another. That's how you network. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You're going to be coming out of your shell. You're going to be unleashing. You're going to be unleashing that, like that king inside of you, that queen inside of you, and it's coming out, and you're going to be uncovering it and discovering it and becoming a new person. It's beautiful. Predator. I feel like this has to do with your own fears. It's like fears that you, like self-imposed fears is what I feel when I see this card. This card always makes me feel of like self-imposed fears. The fear of like lack of finances, or the fear of not having enough, or, you know, like, or the fear of getting old. But this is not somebody who's fearing getting old. I just said it because like this one had popped up with talking about age, but I don't feel like there's any fear with age. I feel like there is a fear with some that are older. There may be like a fear that like of watching somebody self-destruct, you know? So you may, you know, like sometimes we help people because we don't want them to like self-destruct. So just make sure you're not helping somebody for the wrong reasons, and that you give them enough space. Allow them space to discover themselves. Allow them space to grow. Allow them space to fall. Allow them some space. Sometimes people need that space to realize what their calling is. Because as long as they're following their calling, then they're going to be successful because they're constantly at it. They're constantly going. It has to. It's like it's bound to hit success, right? But if somebody's not even trying with their calling, you know, you kind of have to like let them go through their stuff, but don't, Spirit's saying don't cater to them. Don't cater. I'm also hearing don't cater the hater. That's a good one. I've never heard that. Don't cater the hater. Oh my gosh, I want to take that. That's such a good one. Oh my gosh. I swear, sometimes the spirits just... Not sometimes they're smarter than me. They're always smarter than me. But sometimes they say some clever things. Don't cater the hater. I'm sorry. That's just funny. Okay. I'm seeing a woman shopping. She's in like an old town. You know how they say like old town, whatever, or downtown, whatever. But it's an old place, you know? And she's walking down the street. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. She's thinking about creating, because I see her and I see her thoughts. And as she's walking, she's wearing a yellow shirt and some blue jeans. And the jeans are kind of faded. But this looks like a different time zone. Looks like something maybe from the 80s or 90s. Can't quite pin it down. And as she's walking, you know, where they have the high-waisted jeans, kind of faded. As she's walking, she's looking up at this building. There's something about the building that she's looking up, but I can't see. I can't see what's on the top of the building, but she's looking at the name of a building. This is someone reminiscing about the beginning of their career. because this is like, I feel like it's like this is like a while back, like somebody reminiscing, and then they're thinking about the things that they're going to create. In that moment, they were thinking about things that they're going to create. And I'm seeing that as a very beautiful visual of like a painting, like visualizing, this is where I'm going to be painting. This is where I'm going to create. This is where I'm going to create. That's why she's looking at that building. Some of you may be familiar with LA. If you're familiar with LA, this is reminding me of like Uptown Whittier. But I don't think it's Uptown Whittier. It just reminds me of it. Okay. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yep. And what's the fear? The fear is that there's like this self-destructive thing. This destructive thing. It's like this destruction that you may be worried about. You may be worried... It's worry. Whoa. See how that fell? Okay, I'm going to tell you what was going to come out of my mouth as I was saying that. I was going to say, you're worried about a field falling, like a field falling out. Like, you know how a lot of people right now with COVID going on, there's a lot of industries that are going out of business. I'm talking industries, like not just like oh, now we're not having, this kind of, thing. Maybe somebody like who's worried about like, oh my gosh, there's going to be no more pizzerias. It's like that, but it's not, it could be pizzerias for somebody out there, but I'm just using that as an example. It's like somebody who's worried about they're worried about something like that. They're worried about like it's like a niche, or it's like it's a field. So if you're, I feel like a lot of you guys are empowered to make sure that this grows, because you know how to grow it. You know how to grow it. You're making sure that this grows. A lot of you are making sure that this grows. Because you're thinking long term. Because you're thinking long term. I'm even hearing someone say, yeah, but if I don't have my hand in it, it's like that. It's a very bold, this person, I feel like, may think of like previous things that they've gone through as like a means of like, I'm not going to allow this to happen. I'm not going to allow this to, it's like not allowing something to become a failure, not allowing something to fall, not allowing something to just go down the drain. It's like that. It's like this really big, like sense of like, I'm going to make sure this is a success. But I feel like it's like a whole, it's not with one person. I know it's depicted here like if it's one person, but it's many people. It's many different fields. It's many different, it's many different industries. Because I'm seeing this from a farming standpoint. I'm seeing this from like an entertainment standpoint. I'm seeing this from like people with like family owned businesses, like even restaurants. Like I want to make sure that this is going to be something that I hand down to my children. This is stuff like that. It's like people making sure that things are it's going to have life. It's going to have life, and it's going to not just have life, but it's going to be abundant like that. It's this success attitude. It's a very success, no nonsense, no playing around attitude. A lot of courage and a lot of drive. So within the next 24 hours, you're being called to remain courageous. And to keep that, like, I'm looking at this woman and, like, it feels like it's somebody who's meditating. It feels like it's somebody who's meditating, who's staying in the zone. Staying in the zone. This is really speaking about I'm going to make sure that this stays successful. This industry stays in business. This restaurant stays in business. This business remains a business. It's a very strong pillar. A lot of you are looking to be a pillar of some sort. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like one-on-one, just one person. It feels like somebody who's trying to bring abundance to many people, whether you're bringing abundance to your family and your future legacy, or you're bringing abundance to other people and their endeavors as they're growing into themselves, into their business, into their life purpose. It's like that. You're helping other people. You're helping other people. And you're helping them obtain things. You're watering their garden for them and showing them how to water their own garden. And it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of courage. It's an honor that I get to do this message for you guys. That's an honor. Thank you for that. Anyone courageous enough to give their time and working grind for another human being, whether it's your family, whether it's other people and their success, anybody willing to do that, you're a superhero. You're a superhero in this day and age. And the world needs you. And you're beautiful, inside and out. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that. I'm just complimenting you. Because I feel it and I see it. And there's so much purity within this. See, she's not even looking at the red. She's not looking at the fall, the worry about the fall. It's there, but she's not focused on it. This is a manifester. This is someone who knows how to manifest. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It could be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. I think the reason why they're showing a woman is because of how deep the feelings are. It feels like that. It feels like the depth of feeling. Because women, we vibrate more with this emotional. And it doesn't mean like crying all the time. But women are very powerful when they're standing in their own power. It's like a very powerful thing women do because we don't often express like that in like a very masculine way. So when a woman does it, it's extremely powerful. Because we also have a lot of the vibration of love because we're the ones that nurture a child, nurture a baby. Women are gifted in that. Men are gifted in other ways. But that's like the gift of a woman. And men, if you're that person that's doing that, I see that there's a lot of balance within you. Because for a man to feel those types of expressions means that you have to be somehow enlightened. In the process of being enlightened, which I feel like we're always in the process of enlightenment. I don't feel like that's a destination. I feel like that's something that happens over and over again for us. And then we reach like ultimate where we know a lot. But even then, there's always something. There's no way you're going to live this whole life or even 5 lifetimes over and know how to do everybody's job around the world. Just think about that. So no one's really a know-it-all. We're all just learning something new. I love you guys. I really love you guys. I love this vibration, you guys. I love it. I want to stay in it. I want to like soak in it. Just stay here because I feel it. I'm like, I could stay in this power vibration. I'm gonna steal some of this power vibration from you guys. It's so beautiful though. It's so beautiful. And I just feel so happy for you guys. And I really love what you guys are doing because there's a genuine step forward in this. And it feels like a step forward in humanity for everyone, because it's like, whether you're doing this for your future generations, or you're doing this for your family, or you're doing this for everybody else and their endeavors, nonetheless, this is somebody doing something for a longevity, longevity. There's an element in today's message that talks about such a selflessness on a deep level, that you're concerned about making something else better for the better. You're trying to make something else better for the better of someone else, for another human being. And that's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. It's a gorgeous vibration to feel. It's an energy that I'm really proud of. Like, I'm proud of you guys, because that is that's having that humility. And everyone that you are around, you don't understand how much of a blessing you are to this world. Like, I want to cry because I could feel the vibration, and it feels like somebody who, it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful vibration of selfless. And I think other people have told you how selfless you are. And I think that you don't believe it, or you don't acknowledge it, because you're always going forward. I could just feel it. Others of you, if you're looking for mentorship and you're finding people, you're gonna find like the right people, because so many people are making videos these days and stuff like that. Thank you guys for being so wonderful to one another. Thank you to the person that has the courage to ask for help and go and better themselves. Thank you for the person who offers their help. Thank you for the exchange. Thank you for the collaboration you guys have. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the people who are thinking about future generations. Everybody here, I feel like that's like everybody's vibration here. Thank you for putting it in your own heart to do better and to actually pursue it and take action, because I feel like this is a lot of action takers. Thank you for believing in yourself, you guys, because that's the only way we thrive. No one's going to believe in yourself like you. They could help you, they could push you, but no one's going to live your life like you. Thank you for allowing me space here. Thank you for joining me here in my world. Thank you for allowing me to be in part of your world today. Thank you for all of the work you guys are doing on yourself, because there's a lot of self-growth. Definitely. None of this giving and receiving could happen if you guys aren't developed. But remember, if you're a giver, remember to watch out who's a receiver and who's a taker. But I also feel like saying that to the person who receives. Make sure you're receiving and you're not taking. Make sure you You're authentic within yourself. You're authentic to the people you're around, your family, friends, your coworkers, partnerships, everything. Make sure you're not taking, because when you take, that's how you become a burden. When you receive, that's how you collaborate. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. I really appreciate it. I look forward to these every day. I feel so much peace with this. You guys make me feel so happy in my heart to know that there's good people in this world. It's people like you who give humanity hope. And if no one has told you how awesome you are in all your endeavors, I'm telling you, you're awesome. And the work you're doing is incredible. And all together, this is how the world turns. This is how we change the world. Together and by ourselves. Together and by ourselves. Taking care of our needs to take care of the world needs. Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a fantastic 24. Bye.